Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our tutorial campaign with FilthyRobot. How you doing, Filthy?
Doing well, man.
Good deal. Okay, cool. So let's wrap up our little easy war here before we get ready for our war with
I was
England.
gonna say, I like pushing around these little guys. They roll over real quick and give us lots of good stuff.
Yeah, they always stockpile their money because they can't really afford to build any buildings, and then just usually end up with like 100 ducats that you get to steal. It's great.
That's pretty great.
But we should also consider a couple things here. Number one is that how soon after this war do you want to declare war on England?
Immediately.
Okay, so we should consider then rough estimate for when we think the siege will finish, and then 4 months before then raise maintenance so we can get our army in position with full morale.
Well, we also, I mean, I guess, do we have claims on Pale and Ulster?
We do not.
Might
It
be
would
worth...
be really nice. It'd be really nice to get Ulster just so that we could have that straight.
Yeah, exactly.
And we wouldn't have to worry about transporting our troops back and forth.
Yep.
But it's only an 8 development province. So as far as the efficacy of a claim, the next claim that we pick up is going to cost us how many points? Let's find out. It's going to cost us.
Did you say efficacy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Efficacy is different than efficiency. It is a real word. I'm not making it up.
No, I know what efficacy means. I
Okay.
just didn't hear you. So.
Yeah. I just maybe what you pronounce it slightly different than I thought it was efficacy. Efficacy is how you pronounce it. Is it an A or an I?
It's pronounced efficacy.
Okay, fine. Filthy.
Okay. I just wanted to hear what you were saying.
All right.
That's
Filthy.
it. That's it.
From now on, it's pronounced Falthy. All right. Anyway, our next claim costs us 40 spy network strength, so it's really expensive versus the initial 20. We're paying double the price to fabricate another claim right now.
Okay.
And if we were to fabricate another claim, if we were to make that decision, I would rather spend those 40 points on a higher development province than something that's only got 8.
Okay. But the other thing I wanted to say was that we still have to factor in the time to get our units transported across, right?
Yes and no. Here's the thing. This is we need to talk about straight crossings right now. So we want Ulster so that while we're at peace, we can just freely march back and forth. We're never going to be able to get military access through England. So
right. When you're at war, you automatically gain military access with the person you're at war with. So we could march across Ulster into Ayrshire once we're at war with England.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. If you remember from the last time we fought England, we were terrified of their navy. In fact, they killed half of our navy because I made some mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So you might assume that we need to do the same thing, have our army over on the main body of land there so that we could actually fight them because we won't be able to get naval superiority. And that's all true. But when it comes to straits, if you control both sides, and by control, I mean either it's your land or it's land that you occupy,
okay,
then you always have the ability to cross the strait, regardless of blockades.
Okay, so basically we would occupy Ulster, then march across.
Then we can march across. So the only way he could stop us, like isolate our army from defending our country, would be if he were to somehow siege down Ayrshire before we tried to march across, which
isn't going to happen.
He's not going to do that because as soon as he won't be able to, because once he marches into once he marches to Cumbria, he'll end up getting subjected to our zone of control in our capital. We'll have to remember to turn that fort on, by the way.
I was just looking at that. I was trying to find out where our forts were. So I is fort mode. I was trying to forget that.
Our forts, all one of them.
Yeah,
exactly.
And Lothian, right? So I was going to ask remind me. This one is not quite as clear as that one for me. Is there like a ramp up period in the same way there is with morale for forts?
Yeah, they recover. If you hover over the garrison, click on Lothian, and then the garrison in the bottom right of the province dialog, you can see maximum garrison right now is 1,000. Go ahead and turn the fort on.
Let's do a couple things right here. So I have Lothian hovered over, or I've selected now. I garrison of 1,000. Okay. And how do I turn a fort on?
Slowly to the left, that little checkbox.
Okay. Yeah.
Now the garrisons is 3,000. You'll see the garrison will increase by in the tooltip 240 each month.
Okay.
So it recovers at 10% plus.
That's a long ass time to get all those back.
Yeah, but the thing is that because this is our capital fort and it's always going to have 1,000 troops in it no matter what.
We don't really care.
A fort with even a single troop will provide zone of control, and it can't be sieged instantly. It's only a mothball.
So why are we? Oh, only mothball forts could be sieged instantly.
Right. So the difference between our fort and the ones we did against England is that he didn't get the 1,000 garrisons for free from the capital.
All right. So I have that.
Anyway.
Oh, did you unclick it again?
Yeah, I turned it off because we don't need it on right now. It's costing us money.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be at any number greater than. I mean, we just have to turn it on. Is the thing.
Got it. I understand. Because it's a capital fort and it gets to 1,000 to begin with.
Yes. Yep. If it wasn't a capital fort, yes, you would probably want to turn it on now.
Okay.
Oh, right. And there was one other thought that I had between episodes. Two things. First off, Now that the siege of Kildare is complete and we're no longer suffering attrition there, and we're still at war for a little while, we might as well move the remainder of our army into Kildare. And the reason for that is that they will loot Kildare. They will take money from the province.
Oh, excellent.
And we didn't want them there earlier because they would suffer attrition during the siege, but now there is no siege, so
No attrition.
they're just gonna
We have a
stand
pop-up
around.
as well.
Okay.
Castile broke their alliance with France. That's got to be interesting because you were talking about way earlier that those two might become problems to each other because they're both big powers. That's kind of good.
Yeah. So what just happened there most likely is that because Castile got stronger by picking up the Union over Aragon and Naples, he's now lost his valid rival slots or something, and he's recalculating like who he's allowed to be friends and enemies with, and he's going to end up rivaling France soon, which means we don't get to pick both. We have to pick one or the other.
That's fine. I say we pick them apart one at a time and take all their land. All right, let's take a look at the marital bliss pop up. Donald's offering to provide a gifted counselor for the royal council. Which slot is that?
What does it say? What is the name of the counselor?
Doesn't fucking say. It says gain a skill 2 master recruiter in Lothian.
Master recruiter's military.
Couldn't that be in this tooltip? That would be useful information.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And do we have a level 1 there?
Yeah, we have a level 1 advisor.
So that would be okay. And you can tell that looking at this. I'm looking at this. All I can see right now is he gives +1 military as opposed to +2 diplo for our middle one and +1 admin for our top one. Where are you seeing that he is rank 1 versus rank 2? Just on that? It's just that number.
That is it. Yeah.
Okay.
That is the only way. There's only 1, 2, and 3 are the only options.
Okay, so this would double our military power increase per turn based on advisors, which I understand is not the entirety of it. And it's 50% cheaper and costs us nothing. The Donald family will consider us to be in their debt. Actually, I don't know if that means nothing or not. Alternatively, we can gain 5 prestige. We must avoid indebting ourselves to the Donald family. So what does that actually mean to be indebted to a family of this, like this? Does it mean anything?
Yeah, it does. This is a newer thing. It came in the last DLC. This whole like rulers having traits thing and having consorts and stuff like a queen is new. And what it means is that if you take that option and we are indebted to them, that means probably within the next year or so we're going to get an event where they ask us for something.
Okay.
And we're going to probably not like the choices there.
Okay.
So the extra military point per month for an extra ducat does sound really nice.
Yeah.
But we're probably doing fine on military tech anyway relative to England, and that's all we really care about at the moment. I'd probably just take the prestige.
And to be fair, prestige is going to be useful in a war versus England in a minute, so that might be nice. All right.
Yeah, I would just not do it.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
For a long time now, we haven't had much money, so it would be nice to continue to stockpile funds so we can build buildings, build more ships, get up to our naval force limit, that kind of stuff. Austria's allied Lithuania. Cool. Brittany has their independence guaranteed by France. That's silly. France usually tries to conquer them, and now he's guaranteeing them.
676 military power. So we're not going to hit that before the war. Okay.
Austria just embraced the Renaissance.
What is this? Country modifier expires. County modifiers expired. Capture and annexation. Go on.
I'm just laughing at the AI. So just less than like 3 months ago, France guaranteed Brittany. And the reason they probably did that is because they wanted to make sure that they were the one that could conquer them. They didn't want anyone else to be able to. And now they've decided that they want to conquer Brittany, so they just revoke their guarantee. So now they have a 5-year truce with Brittany for no reason at all. So stupid. Anyway. What were you looking at? You had questions or something?
Yeah, we got a pop-up over here. It says country modifier. Oh, it expires. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was. I'm like, why did we get a benefit but we didn't get an expire? How's this fucking siege going? Are we sieging this at any reasonable pace right now?
It's been 282 days. Not too bad. Could be better. We have had no wall breaches. We don't have any siege pips. We have no artillery. It's pretty average. I'd say about a year's.
What am I clicking on to get this siege information here? I thought I was clicking on the little castle icon in the middle of that or my army, but neither of those seem to actually bring up what I'm looking to bring up.
What specific information do you want to see?
I wanted to see the actual siege interface.
Click on the province.
Province. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yep. And then if you want to see how long the sieges have been going, you hover over the 21% on the right side.
Okay.
It'll say in the bottom of that tooltip, the siege has been going on for 289 days.
Yep.
So if it was over a year right now, I'd be really annoyed, but it's about on par.
Okay.
Nothing spectacular, nothing There we go. Nice. We got a 21% chance tick.
Cool.
Awesome. All right. Do you want to do these peace deals before we do this naval battle?
I absolutely do.
I don't really want to fight their navy, so.
Okay, so I am now negotiating with the entire alliance. Cool. I want. Fuck, I haven't done this in a while. Do I click on them? Yeah, green means it's part of that. So I want both of their territories. Peace offer value is now at 50. And I want all their fucking gold. I'm into 146. So can I? Was it shift click or do I just have to click it a bunch?
Shift click on the plus.
One all the way. Okay, that's only 6. Is there anything else we can take from them besides gold and their land?
Not if it makes them cease to exist. Then no.
We can't. Okay, that's too bad. We can't like. All right, fair enough. So I'm just gonna send a man. They're gonna be like, yeah, this is a great deal for us because they don't have a choice.
Well, just to confirm, your peace offer value is 70.
65. Where are you getting 70?
I am getting a peace deal for 146 gold in both provinces.
Yes, me too. And it says peace offer value 65.
For me, it says 70. I'm not sure why.
Could I possibly? Is there any way I could have something clicked wrong? So both the provinces are green, and when I unclick them, they go blue, and the peace value changes. So in the deal negotiation page, right? So green is selected, and I have 146 ducats in there, and it says 65.
It must just be because I had I don't know. I don't know why the numbers would be different. That's really strange.
Okay.
Just send it now. I don't want to do the naval battle, so send it so that tomorrow that navy ceases to exist. They'll just sink their boats for some reason.
Good.
There they go. They're all dead. All the boats are gone.
Excellent.
All right, cool. So we finally, after years of planning, have picked apart that nasty little bastard Kildare who snuck in under the wing of England.
Yep.
Okay, we satisfied our mission. We have 2 new missions. One is to get up to 21 land force limit to protect against Denmark. How close to that are we? We are at 17 troops.
Whoa, where's our 3rd mission?
That's the thing. It doesn't have to offer you 3. It only offers the ones that are eligible for you right now. But here's the thing. We wanted to do that recover money mission, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and click on Lothian.
Okay.
And then open up the recruit regiment interface.
Recruit regiment interface. Don't know that interface. What does that mean?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We talked about this last time. The 3 buttons, slightly to the the right hand side. Recruit regiment, build ship, and hire mercenaries.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and then click on Galaglass infantry as many times as you can. Over and over and over again. Queue them all up. Check your missions now.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go through the missions tab itself. It's too annoying. Religion, stability. It's not stability and expansion. It's not subjects. It's not technology. Missions and decisions. Okay. Accumulate money. Yes.
There you go.
That's the one I wanted.
That's a great mission. Take that one.
Yeah. Selected. Okay.
Now on the outliner, on the right-hand side of the screen, right-click where it says recruiting regiments, 57 days plus 14. Just right-click on that and say cancel all.
Okay. Oh, there's no cancel all. I have cancel and okay. Are you sure I want to cancel the recruitment of all 15? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I could cancel the cancel. Got it.
Yeah, and say now we one day
for like
pass.
Half second. 10 prestige. That
nice.
Seems legit.
Amazing.
Seems legit. All right.
All right. How close are we to 90% of our manpower cap?
All right. So our manpower maximum is 20.8 K. So to fully reinforce your armies, you need blah 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 blah. Maximum manpower. Does it not tell me on this? I have to do calculations. It's annoying.
You do. I just did it. It'll take 15 months to hit 90%. Do you want to wait 15 months to go to war with England?
Not really.
Do we have one more mission done? I don't either, but
no, I don't really want to do that.
Okay.
I wish to punish England. Oh, but there's something else we wanted to do here. What was it? Oh, coring. Can we core this shit now? Or is it already cored because it's part of a state?
No, it'll never be cored. The difference with states is that if it's already part of a state, you have to pay the full upfront cost. If it's not part of a state, you pay the territorial core cost, which is the 50% upfront, 50% once you make it a state.
But our cores can't advance while we're warring anyways, right? But are these instant cores?
No, you're getting confused, Billy.
I am probably getting confused.
Don't affect coring unless the target also has a core in the same province.
Okay.
England has never owned either of these provinces, so our cores would be allowed to progress during the war. If England somehow occupies the land, then it would pause the progress. But no, we're allowed to core and war at the same time in this case.
Okay. And do we wish to give any of these away? Because I thought we were trying to build up the utility of the burghers, and we need to do that by giving them... Oh, they have quite a bit of influence, actually. No.
Oh, well, let's see. We just gained 2 provinces. The burghers are not allowed to have Connaught because there's not enough development in that province. It's only 8 development, and it has to have at least 10 to go to the burghers.
Okay. How did you determine
I was just looking at the interface. If you go to the macro builder, push B,
Okay.
and then you go all the way down to the bottom option, the last tab, States,
Uh-huh.
and then you click on burgers.
Okay.
It'll color the map showing provinces that can be granted, and then you'll notice that there's a red dashed line on Connaught, and it says one of the following must be true. Development is not at 10.
Okay.
But it is true in Kildare.
Okay.
So, I would definitely give it to somebody.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
I wouldn't want to push the influence of the clergy any higher, really. But they already have controlled provinces at 40%, so giving the clergy more land actually won't raise their influence. I would probably just give them both to the clergy. Okay. I know we want the burghers to be stronger, but the clergy are going to lower unrest, and the clergy are also going to give us more money right now. So I just give them both to the clergy.
Okay, to do that, I do something that I don't recall. You
can use the macro builder.
Okay.
Same interface we were just using. Just instead of clicking on burgers, click on clergy, and then click on those provinces. Or you could click on the provinces and do it from there.
That's better. Okay. Do you wish to grant this to the clergy? Increases their loyalty. Influence by 0, and percentages of land by 4 to 33. What? They go from 4.1 to 33 when I give them fucking Clan Ricard? Seems like a really high increase. Is that right?
It's up by 41.
Oh, up by 4.1. Okay. Yep. Okay. Done. And done. Cool.
Nice. All right. So cores are done. Provinces are assigned. Army maintenance is raised.
Okay. Then it's time to go march on England.
Yeah, let's go park our army. Check some stuff here. We got English separatists at 20%. Might as well take care of that before the war starts.
All right. And I wanted to look at the missions tab again.
Yeah, we got to pick a mission other than the ones. I think protect against Denmark is going to be a good option for us. We're not actually going to do anything with Denmark, but we should probably train a couple more regiments before this war with England anyway. And having an extra negative 10% land maintenance modifier for the next 10 years would be quite nice.
Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. We're going to probably train more military. So it's nothing to do with Denmark. It's just about our total military size, right? So.
Well, it is specifically to do with Denmark. You have to have at least an army that's their size. They have 21 regiments. We have to have 21 regiments.
Okay.
If they train more, we need more. So we need 4 more regiments right now.
Can build province improvements. Do we want to do that with 210 gold right now?
Yes. Even though we're about to go to war and we're going to need the some war chest for reinforcement, I would definitely spend 100. I would spend some money on ships. Ships have the best return on investment out of anything you could spend money on right this second. A temple would be good, which is a building we do want to build. But until we hit our naval force limit, I would probably build ships. So I'd build 7 ships before I'd build a building.
Okay. So I'm going to go to build. I'm going to go to naval units. I'm just going to keep investing in barks because as far as I can tell, they do things passively when we're not at war, which gives us money, which I like.
Yes.
Okay. And I can build... Can I build them simultaneously? Because you just queued up regiments, right?
I did.
Yeah, but you queued up regiments in positions that are... Why did you choose those locations? Because those locations are the ones where we have discounts on ships. And isn't the discount on ship based on their, there's something to do with their province specifically? In other words, is it as efficient to train regiments somewhere else?
It is. The only reason I did it there is because that's where we have the unrest, and I was intending to put down the unrest while we were waiting. But now that you're planning on building ships, you are absolutely right, and we should build these preferably in a different location.
Well, the two with 20.5 you can do. The 2 eastern ones there, Yorkshire and Northumberland, you could do those regiments there fine because they don't have a discount on ships. I'm just going to take the ones where I get discount ships, which are here, here. How many did you want me to train?
I would keep a war chest of at least let's see, how much money do we make a year right now? We make 13.98 ducats a month. So, spend down to 50 or 60 ducats. Keep a half year's worth of income. Somewhere around there.
60 ducats. Okay, I'm going to just queue up 2 in this area, I guess. Okay.
Just a little bit more money would be useful because we will obviously have battles with England. Next thing I also want to check on is how big is the English army?
Okay, and you can do that via the ledger, is that right?
Yes.
So ledger, military, armies, and then sort by country till I find England. England has...
In this case, England's a pretty strong nation, so I think the default sorting is just by largest, and they're pretty close to the top.
Oh, I see 2,700 total.
27,000.
Yeah, 27,000, excuse me. Yep.
Yep, so he's got 14k manpower with 27,000 troops, a force limit of 33. So, yeah, we definitely need to train it at least up to 22.
Okay.
Something I would consider is that our combat width right now is 22. So if we had 50 regiments, then we can't functionally use more than just 22 in a single engagement at a time. So 22 is really the optimal number right now.
Okay. And we have 16.
We actually are building up to 22 if we get one more unit past what we have queued. We've
Okay,
queued
I
up
see.
to
Yeah, okay.
17.
Because we have. Okay. Wait.
So we'll queue
Hey,
up one more infantry then.
Okay.
Let's go straight to 22, accomplish our mission.
Isn't that 21? With 5 and 16 is 21, right?
Press B2 or B1 rather.
Okay.
You can see army force limit 17, and then in parentheses 22 is what we're building to. 19. We have 17 now. 22 is what we will have once all current construction is
Oh, we
complete.
have 17 right now. It's
29.
because that was still reinforced. Okay, got it.
Yeah, they were weakened.
Okay.
Now Brittany is guaranteed by England. So England and France are not able to decide who's going to defend or attack Brittany. They're just fighting over it, apparently. It's kind of funny. Okay, so if England has a larger army than we do, we can't afford to have our army split at all. We need at least 22 troops to effectively engage him. What I'm thinking here is we probably want to leave behind... We'll train one extra infantry, and we'll keep one infantry over in Tyrone and Sligo. As soon as we declare the war...
And he's going to be marching between Ulster and Pale, suppressing troop production?
He'll take 1 month to siege down Ulster, then he'll take 1 month to march onto Pale to block that province from training, and then we'll keep the rest of our army fighting on the other area.
Okay.
But yeah, if we had more money or more troops, we would probably want to consider having 7K available to just start the siege of Pale.
I told our transport ships to go dock.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to need them, but if we are going to move our army, we should actually do that first. Let's do that now. Let's leave behind infantry in Tyrone, and then auto transport the rest of these troops over to Lancashire.
Okay.
And we need to do something with our 2 diplomats that are free right now. Let's check. Let's go back to square one. Remember episode 1 when we right-clicked on England? We look at who hated him.
Yeah.
Let's see if anything's changed in the political landscape. See if we get any other allies.
All right.
So England. Right-click on England. You can see enemies of England are Denmark, Burgundy, France, and Scotland. We're already allied to France. Burgundy is rival to France, so it's not an option for us. No, that's not true at all, actually. Interesting. Well, France has rivaled Burgundy, but Burgundy has not... No, I just misread this. I'm wrong.
When I look at Burgundy, it says their rival is France.
Yeah, I just misread it. Yeah, they have.
Okay. Although
Denmark,
France's rival is not Burgundy. Oh, yes, it is. Never mind. Nope. Okay.
So there's no options there. There's no one else that we can pick up that hates England. We could check out Denmark's enemies. We have no available other rivals because we're isolated and on this darn island. Enemies are... It's really just Lithuania is the only other person we could consider picking up as an ally. And they don't trust us.
Yeah, well, I mean...
We broke that. We separate pieced, so...
Yeah, so we have nothing to do with these diplomats.
All right, we'll
keep
send
fabricating
one off
on England, I guess.
We'll send one off to improve relations with the Pope for more papal influence. We'll send one to fabricate on England, and we'll send the third to top off relations with France again for no reason at all.
And we gotta have one to declare war. We're pretty close to that.
Yeah, but we need to finish training these troops. Okay. And one thing I would probably consider here, real quick.
We completed a mission, protect against Denmark.
Nice.
Did they lose troops? Is that what just happened? Because not all of our troops finished, right? Or did they?
No, they all did. They just all popped out.
Okay. We have 2 problems, Arumba. First, we have to choose a second mission, but second, we have to end this episode.
Oh, shoot. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fair enough. I guess we're going to take a break here.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.
See you in a bit.